Hopefully everyone can hear me. So give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Anybody can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Chris, can you hear me? Just want to make sure that my volume is good. Okay, good deal. Good deal. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to a little old fashioned. Chris, Byron, Aaron, what's going on? Okay, good deal. Which liquor store did you go to? And did they have it on the big screen? That's the question. Cuban, what's up? What's going on? Yeah. I'm trying to do more lives because I'm trying to get out of my box and out of my comfort zone. And I'm going to start doing more lives because I think I can sort of meet new people, talk to new people, and have a good time on live. Diamond, cheers, cheers, cheers. Yeah, I'm just going to wait just a couple of minutes so we can get started. Hopefully, we have a good crowd tonight. Eddie, what's going on? Sipping some wild turkey. How is that? Because the one I tasted, my voyage, I did not like that wild turkey voyage. I really didn't. So I'm hearing the beacon is way better. So fingers crossed because eventually I'm going to taste that one. So hopefully it's way better than that voyage. Man, whew, because that voyage it wasn't good at all. Okay, I got that email. I did. And I'm going to, after this live, I'm going to reply to your email because I do have a few questions before we get started. So I appreciate you coming on tonight, but after this live, I'm definitely going to reply to that email. So look out for it tonight. It's definitely going to happen. Okay, Eddie. I'm gonna take your word for it. I'm gonna take your word for it, and hopefully that beacon is going to be very, very way better than that voyage. You know, I have not seen too many Russell 13s in my area. I don't know what these distributors be doing. Um, I don't know where this Russell's 13 is going, but I cannot find it anywhere around here. So let me know in the comments below if you are close to Jackson, Tennessee. I mean, what I mean by close, I mean like 100 miles or so, because I do travel a lot. If I can find that Russell's 13 at a decent price, I will travel for that. I will. I'm planning on going to that Jack Daniels distillery because I saw a video and it seems like it's a pretty decent tour. So I'm definitely going to go down to the distillery. Yeah, I know. I have to get out of my comfort zone to grow, and you all make it so much easier to do that. So I do appreciate everyone that has supported this channel a little old fashioned. And I'm going to try my best to do more lives, to do more hunts, and to find bigger and better bottles. Now, this channel is not just about allocated bottles because I do drink, I'm not gonna say bottom shelf, But if you've been following my channel, you know that I love the Evan Williams bottled and bond, one of my favorite bottles. So, hey, we're going to talk about everything on this one. Deck Night, hey, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Okay, let's get started. Now, if you've been following my channel, you know the last hunt that I did coming from Bourbon on the Banks. And someone told me, hey, go buy John O's before you go home. Now, it is in Kentucky, but it was my route on the way home. And I'm glad that I stopped because that store was amazing. Even though I could spend all day long in that store, I had to cut it short because I had to get home and I had the wife in the car waiting on me. But I think I missed a lot of things in that store that I think that you would have liked to see. So the next time I'm in that area, I'm going to go there and take my time. But if you've been watching my channel, you know I buy something in every store that I go into, and that day wasn't the exception. I walked away with 3 bottles. The first one I'm excited about because I have this bottle, but I do not have a Johnny O store pick, and this one is a 11-year-old 1792. Um, I was shocked because I did not know I could find a 1792 11-year-old bottle, especially at a store pick. And he had a bottle behind the counter. It was empty, but he let me actually put my nose to it. And the nose on this bottle is fantastic. So I'm excited to have this one. Does anyone out there have a 1792, and have you ever seen a 1792 11-year store pick? Yeah, I'm just trying to read on my computer because my phone, I don't have my glasses on. So does anyone know about a 11-year-old 1792 store pick? But this is what we're going to do. We are going to open this one right now. I know the nose on this bottle is great, but I did not have a chance to taste it. Now, on the 1792 lineup, I can sort of say that this one right here is the better one in my opinion. It's better than a foolproof in my opinion. Um, but hey, let's put it to the test and let's see what this 1792 11-year store pick has to offer. Yeah, I can smell it right here. And man, the sweetness of this bottle, man, the nose on here is great. Man, yeah, it is great. Eddie C says 1792 12-year first and sweet wheat second. So I haven't tried the 1792 12-year, and I don't have a sweet wheat to actually compare the two. So I only can compare it to what I have here. So I cannot compare it to something that I haven't tasted, even though that sweet wheat is definitely on my list. Ah, the image on here. Okay, I got you. I should have probably turned my phone around uh, next time. You're right. I didn't think about that. Again, I'm just trying to, I'm getting live and I'm trying to do it right. And that's a mistake I did not catch. So I appreciate you. Next time I would do it the right way. So let's put it to the nose and let's see what we get. I get a sweet honey right off the bat. And I know it's 100 proof because it's a bottle and bun. But from the nose, it does not smell like it's going to drink at 100 proof. And you can tell that it's going to be sort of a oaky sweet smell. But let's put it to the palate and let's see, A, is it going to be sweet? B, is it going to drink at 100 proof? And is it going to be a lot of char on the back end since this is a 11-year-old bottle? Cheers. Okay, it does not drink at 100 proof. Um, one more sip, one more sip, just to make sure. It wasn't what I expected. Um, it's drinking lower than 100 proof, and I was thinking, since this was an 11-year-old bottle, that you will get a lot of um, oakiness, sweetness, some char going down the back end, and the finish. I thought the finish was going to be there a little longer, but it wasn't. I'm shocked. I'm very shocked about this bottle. Now, I'm not saying that it is a bad bottle, but I'm saying it wasn't what I expected. Man, I don't know. The nose is great, but the taste and the finish is subpar. If I had to rate it, one more sip so I can give it the best rate that I can give it. I hate to say this, and maybe it's just this bottle, maybe it's just this store pick, but 1 out of 10, I am going to give it a 5.5. And I like 1792. I do. I just don't care for this particular store pick. Um, Again, my opinion. It's not. It doesn't give you what I thought it was going to give you. Again, I know I sometimes repeat myself. The oakiness, the sweetness, the char is just not there, and the nose, it fools you. So I'm going to sit this to the side, and I'm not going to finish this. And we're going to talk about the second bottle that I picked up at Johnny O. Now, I'm excited about this one. I am excited about this one because I've been looking for this particular bottle for a very, very long time. I seen it one time, probably in 1 year, and I decided not to buy it because they had the price over secondary. But when I went to Johnny O, they had this price right there where I was feeling comfortable buying it, and that is going to be the short barrel bee's knees. Now, let me know in the comments below if you have this bottle here. Does anyone have a bee's knees, the new bottle? And if you do, what do you think about it? Because I am going to open this bottle right now and I'm going to tell you, give you my honest opinion on the first time I have tasted a bee's knees and what I think about it. Okay, B. August said he hasn't tried it yet. Okay, not too many people I see having that has tried the bee's knees. Now, most short barrel products that I have, I tend to enjoy them. So I'm looking forward to actually tasting this bottle. I have a bee's knees, not that one, but okay. Dick Knight said he has one, but it's not this particular one, but the one he does have, he said he loves it. This one is sitting at 116.8 proof and is finished in honey cast, of course. And it says double barrel toasted. I'm excited about this one because I love toasted bourbon and I love bourbon that is finished in honey cast. So I hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully I enjoy this bottle. Now, it might fool me because I thought the 1792 11-year store pick, I thought it was going to be great, but it wasn't. So let's talk about this bee's knees. Let's open it up. Oh yeah, good cork pop. Let's put it in a glass. And let's see what this has to offer. Where is the vodka? I don't do vodka. I used to drink a lot of vodka in my prime, way back when I was in school. But I stopped drinking vodka when I started drinking scotch. And after I stopped drinking scotch, I got into bourbon. Give us a tour. Yeah, B August, I am definitely going to give you a tour after I clean all this stuff up. See, it looks organized right now, but but I'm telling you, it's not. It is not. This is the Browns. Yes, 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 yes. Now, I have done a bottle of tequila on this channel, but that tequila was aged in a Wello barrel. And that's the reason why I talked about that one, because it did have something to do with bourbon. But let's put this bee's knees to the nose and let's see. Wow, you probably can't see this, but it is coating the glass pretty nicely. But let's put it to the nose and let's see, A, if it's going to smell like it's going to drink at 116.8 proof and what it tastes like. Hopefully I'm getting on the palate. Hopefully it's going to be some toasted there, some char there, some sweet honey. Hopefully that's the case. But let's put it to the nose first. You definitely can smell honey. And it does not smell like it's going to drink at the proof on the bottle, 116. It doesn't. It smells like more of a 100 proof, but hey, I've been wrong all the time. But let's put it to the palate. Way better, way better, way better. And the 1792 was my first pour of the day. This is my second one and it's way better. Does it drink at 116 proof? Yeah, it's right there. It's right there at 116 proof. You get honey. You get the char, the toasted char on the back end, like the bottle says. It's drinking right there at 116 proof. Um, the finish is way longer, and this is a pretty decent bottle. I'm glad that I picked this one up. Again, we are tasting the short barrel Bee's Knees double barrel toasted, finished in honey cast. This one right here. Now, I think I got it at a pretty decent price. Cheers, Patrick. I think it was $109 that I picked this one up. I watched the video before. I think it was $109. And I don't think I paid that much over MSRP. I don't know because I haven't looked this one up. I wasn't planning on buying the bee's knees when I walked in that store, but when I saw it, I had to get it. How does it compare to the Blue Note? Oh, good one. Um, I would say, to be honest with you, you talking a bottle here, $65 bottle versus a $105 bottle. I would say this, to be very, very honest with you. I would go here before I spend the $105 for this one. This is a good bottle for the price. And this is 113 proof. This is 116 proof. Both finished in honey barrels. If I had to spend the money on a bottle, I would probably do this one first. The only reason I bought this one is because I always wanted a bee's knees. And I said to myself, if I can find it at a pretty decent price, I would pick one up. But to be totally honest with you, I would go with that Blue Note and save me a few dollars. Okay, bruisers pass up. I can see that. I can see that. And again, does CNC have it? 105. I didn't get this at CNC, Poor Decision Parent. I got this one at a Johnny O before I came back home, going through Kentucky, coming home. I bought it. So the only reason, it's a couple of reasons I bought the bee's knees. Number one, I always wanted one. And number two, I said if I can find it at a pretty decent, reasonable price, I'm going to pick it up because I want one on my shelf. And again, let's give it a rating. Let's give it a rating. The nose, I give it. The nose, I give it a 9. The nose on this bottle is very good. I give it a 9. The taste and the finish, I'm going to give it a 7. So, this bottle overall, the nose 9, the taste and the finish 7. Let's meet in the middle. I'm going to give it an 8. I'm going to give it an 8. Now, this 8 is going to be just for the taste and the nose. You have to get it as close to MSRP as possible. Do not overpay for this bee's knees. In my opinion, it's not worth secondary prices. It's not. And I know some people are going to say there's no bottle worth secondary prices. You might be right. You might be right. But I try to stay in my budget when I talk about bottles. So I know I probably paid secondary price for a bottle, but that's because I did not know the MSRP. But now that I'm getting further and further in this bourbon game, I'm trying to stick with my budget on particular bottles. Yeah, the Blue Nose is good. Brian, what's going on? Yeah, hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. But this bee's knees is good. Oh yeah. The more and more I taste it, the more that honey finish comes into play. And it's still not drinking. You know, I said it was drinking at 116 proof. Let's just pull that back down. It's probably drinking about 105. Or I might just be used to drinking high proof bourbons. I don't know. It's pretty decent though. Yeah, Eddie, MSRPs are going up. So let me ask you this question: do you think that bourbon is going up or going down? What I mean by that is, do you think the prices are going up, or you think the prices are coming down, or do you think they are staying steady? Anybody got an answer for that? Or do you care? What I see, prices going up, but the market is going down. Exactly. More sales on higher end bottles, steady in our market. Okay. Limited release going up, MSRP going up, secondary coming down. Santa Batch, what's going on? Okay. Aaron said his organ is controlled, going down on some bottles. You see, I guess it really depends on where you at because I'm seeing different answers to this question. Yeah. Oh yeah. A lot of EH Taylor small batch. Yes. And Eagle Rare. I remember when you couldn't find EH Taylor small batch and Eagle Rare. Now we call that around here floor whiskey because it's everywhere down here. Buffalo Trace going to raise their prices due to secondary. Okay. But let me ask you this question because Christmas time, when it gets colder, a lot of people, I think, start drinking more bourbon, whiskey. Do you think things going to change the later it gets in the year? When I'm talking about like the November, December, January months, people usually go out there and it's allocation season for people, and they have Christmas sales, and you have Christmas parties, all that. Do you think the prices will start going back up, or what do you think? Because I'm in some bourbon clubs, and usually around December, it's a big rush on allocated bottles in December. A big rush. Okay, oh, USC tonight. Okay, B August. Good deal. Good deal. Enjoy yourself. I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate you. Yeah, the more and more I drink on this bee's knees, the more I like it, but I'm going to keep my rating the same. You don't believe the season affect the price? Okay. But I can tell you this. Um, I think a lot of stores hold their allocated bottles in places, and during this type of season, they bring them out. Now, I don't know if that affects the price or not, but I know that a lot of stores keep their allocated products out for the Christmas holiday season. Because after Thanksgiving, you can tell they bringing bottles out. They having sales. This around here. This around here. Mm, that's good. Now, the third bottle that I picked up is Johnny O. I've seen this bottle one time in a shelf behind the counter, and it was locked up in some glass. And I think they wanted over $100 for this particular bottle. And I was not going to pay $100 for this bottle. But when I walked into Johnny O, I saw this bottle right there in the front door, and that is going to be the John Bowman single barrel. This one right here. Do you have this one? I think I got this one at a pretty decent price. And I always wanted one on my shelf. This is a 100 proof bottle, and I couldn't find one in my price range. So I'm excited to actually have this. Chris said it's delicious. I'm excited. Say you got it at retail. Hey, that's good. That's cool. Anthony said he wants. In fact, most stores are hiding bottles for the holidays. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, for sure, for sure. Henry Hickey says it's a solid pour. Where we are going to find out what I think about this John Bowman. Let's open this thing up without cutting myself. I should have pre-opened this thing, but I didn't. And for those who hasn't or who haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button because I'm truly asking for your support. Paul, watching from Alaska. You know, I did an Alaskan cruise and I loved it. I loved it. When I get my money up again, I'm going to take another Alaskan cruise, but it was pretty expensive. It was pretty expensive. Did it blind with this? Okay. So let's open this thing up and let's see. It was okay. Let's get a new glass and let's try it. Oh yeah, I am definitely excited about this one because I have heard some great things about this one. And I think I got it at a pretty decent price. Anthony Heritage. Yes. Jay Wood, no. Jay Wood, this is the main channel. I have a little old fashioned reviews, and that channel is for more of a review because I like to go different places. I like to travel, and I didn't want to put all that travel and food and hotels on this bourbon channel. So I said, hey, I want to do something else and I don't want to put myself in a box. So that's why I started the Little Old Fashioned Reviews. But Jay Wood, this is the main channel. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button. Randy, what's going on? Michigan, okay. Vacation in Kentucky now. Johnny O's, I don't know if you are closer there, but that is a very, very good store. So again, let's put this to the nose and let's see what we get. Of course, it smells sweet, of course. You get like a cinnamon oaky smell. And it does smell like it's going to drink at 100 proof. Not bad. Not bad on the nose at all. You get some oak in there also. But let's put it to the palate. And let's talk about the main thing, how it tastes. Cheers. Okay. Solid pour. It's solid. The finish does not stay long with me on this one. But sitting at 100 proof, I can sort of understand why. It's a good bottle. It's a solid bottle, but it's not staying as long as I wish it would. Yeah, it's a solid bottle. It's a solid bottle. Um, I'm glad that I waited to get it at a decent price because if I would have paid $100 for this bottle, I would probably be disappointed. Um, I remember when I first started this bourbon thing, I used to say a lot of bottles, hey, that's great, try this, try that. But right now, I'm trying to keen in on my taste buds, what I like, what I enjoy, and what I don't like. And I'm just going to try to give you all my honest opinion about my taste buds or what I like. And this John Bowman, I'm glad I did not pay $100 for this bottle. Is it worth the 60? I think $65 that I $65 that I paid for it? I'm going to say it is worth right there at that price point. No more, right there at that price point. If you can find it at that price point, it's a solid pickup. Hmm. Yeah, it's worth retail, but that's about it. Palette fatigue, is that a thing? Um, I don't think that's a thing, to be honest with you. I think your palette changes over time, because I know mine changes over time, and it really depends on, this is just my opinion. I'm not an expert or anything like that. I'm just a dude that loves bourbon. I think it really depends on what you eat, um, how you feel. I mean, things, that small thing right there would change the way a particular bottle tastes. I ate pizza about an hour ago. I ate a meat lover's pizza. Now, did that have something to do with it? I don't know. I only drank one bottle of water today. Did that have something to do with it? I really don't know. But I think it does have a little bit to do with what you eat, how you feel, uh, things of that nature. The small things, the small things. But if I had to rate this John Bowman, 1 out of a 10, 10 being the highest, I'm I'm going to give it a solid 6. Again, that's just me. A solid 6. It changes everything you used to taste. Oh, okay, okay. My liver starts complaining if I take too many days off. Yeah, I know. And this, I took 3 days. Was it 3 days? Yeah, about 2.5, 3 days off. This is I took 2.5, 3 days off, and I went to Missouri for a work trip, and I didn't drink anything the other day. I had to go to work, so I didn't drink anything the day before. So I have had some time off. Not a lot of time off, but I did have a couple of days off from drinking. Yeah, I'll give it a solid 6. The finish is not there. I'm surprised about this one. Hmm. You don't have to put this on ice or anything. You can actually drink this neat, and you can get away with that. I mean, it's 100 proof. And if you've been following my channel, you know that I like my bourbons to start right there at 100 proof. Hmm. Not bad. Not bad. But do you want to see something that I think it is amazing? Amazing. Um, Bourbon and friends. You tend to make a lot of friends when it comes to bourbon. I did not know that, especially when I wasn't into bourbon the way I am now. You can have a whole conversation with a stranger just talking about bourbon. And fortunately, I have made a lot of friends, and some on this channel right here, that I have met in real life, deck night. I have talked to on the back channel or on YouTube. Poor decision pairing, like B August. I mean, I can name names after names after names, and we can talk about bourbon all day long. And this is something I really want to show you. If you've been following my channel, you know that I always wanted to try this here, the Blue Note, just because it was something that caught my eye, and I refused to pay the price of $225 for this Blue Note. I had a friend, and they said, "I'm going to bring you this bottle. I'm gonna let you try it online just to see what you think. Now, I do have to give it back. So I'm just going to pour a little bit in a glass and I'm going to taste it because I respect the bottle, I respect my friend, and I'm not going to drink all their bourbon because they are being gracious enough to let me taste it, and I'm excited about it. Have you tried it? Have anyone or has anyone tried this Blue Note, and what do you think about it? The last time I seen this bottle, it was on the shelf for $225. Army Bourbon, what's going on? I watched a video today. Very good job. Very good job. What is what I got? Yeah, I know. I know. What is what I got? So I'm going to actually taste this one, and this is going to be 116.3 proof, and I'm excited about it. A blend of straight bourbon whiskey finished in cognac, vanilla cognac, triple sec. Hey, let's give it a try. Never seen it before. You know, this bottle here is very hard to find in some places. Um, I have it here around my area, but I think I've seen it in two stores here, and both stores had it for 225 plus dollars. And again, I refuse to pay that much for this particular bottle, but I am going to try it right now. Definitely excited about this one. Definitely excited about this one. Again, we are trying this Blue Note Cast Finish Series Special Reserve. You don't get that much from the nose. It does not smell like it's going to drink at a higher proof. You can tell it's going to be sweet. You can tell it has a little oak in there, like some wood shavings. But let's put it to the palate. Let's put this Blue Note to the palate and let's see what it has to offer. It is coating the glass very nicely, very nicely. Man. But let's put it to the palate. Cheers. Wow. 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 Um, wow. This is good. This is good. Is it $225 good? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But it's good. Um, Now, would I go in on the bottle and pay half and get half the bottle? Probably so. This is pretty good. Wow. It's drinking right there at 116 proof. The finish is there. Um, you have the sweet oakiness going down the palate, a little char in there. The finish is great. Man, this is something that you pull out on special occasions. This one right here. Special occasions. Shout out to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for actually letting me taste this bottle. This is very, very good. Now, I'm going to rate this one. I'm not going to figure in the price because the price, again, was $225. I didn't pay for it, so I'm not going to put the price in my rating. But 1 through 10, 10 being the highest, I am going to give this Blue Note Special Reserve a 9. It is going to be a 9. It's that good. It's that good. And if you've been following my channel, you know nothing gets a 10. Tom, what's going on, Tom? Hey, everybody. Tom Morrow's in the house. Appreciate you stopping by, Tom. St. Louis area checkout. Switchgrass. Okay. Nice. Yeah, this is very good. Very good. And the same friend, not only did they let me taste this special reserve Blue Note, which I gave it a 9 out of a 10, they also let me taste, check this out. Well, I'm not going to say taste because I just now got it, but I haven't tried it yet. But we're going to try it tonight, and that is going to be this Burl whiskey sitting at 20 years old. This one right here. Has anyone tried this bottle here? Aged 20 years. B. August, that A. Smith, it was a solid pour. It was a solid pour. Now, the finish on that A. Smith wasn't what I expected. Now, if you can get it right there at MSRP, it's a buy. It's a solid pour. But the finish wasn't what I expected. So I say I'm glad that I waited to pick that bottle up because I used to see it or I saw it on the shelf for about over $100, and I'm glad I did not pick that bottle up for $100 because it was just not worth it. It's worth what I paid for it. Oh, okay. Oh, cash jam. Oh, this one. Oh, that was this one right here. This one right here is awesome. This one right here is one of my favorite bottles. I should have bought three. I should have bought three. I tried to go back and pick up another bottle after I tasted it, and I tasted it on the video, and I put out where I actually bought that bottle from. And when I went back, they were all gone. And I understand why, because this A. Smith is fantastic. Fantastic. If you ever can find this one on a shelf, pick it up. Now, this bottle right here, I'm not going to say I'm going to buy it for secondary prices, but I will pay a little bit more over MSRP for this bottle. It's that good. But again, this one here, this one right here, I heard this one is fantastic. Aged 20 years. Has anyone tasted this particular bottle? I'm excited to do that. I am. But I have to finish this Blue Note cash trim first because I'm not going to waste this good whiskey here. I'm not. B. August, are you asking me about this cash trim here? If you are, this fantastic. What's the proof of the core heel? Let's see. Let's check it out. The proof on the core heel is 124.3 proof. Core heel 124.3. We tried that core heel multiple times on my first live and on my second live, and it was fantastic. What do you rate that 1 through 10? A 9. A 9.5, B. August. That this A. Smith right here, cash trim, 9.5. And the reason I did not give it a 10, because if you've been following my channel, nothing gets a 10 in my book. Nothing gets a 10 in my book. Nothing's perfect. So I'm going to give that one of my highest ratings, 9.5. But this one, this blue no cash trim is fire. It is fire. The core heel is good, but a hazmat core heel, yeah, I cannot find a hazmat core heel yet. Romo sent me a sample of that core heel. Man, hopefully they'll send me a sample. It's hard to find core heel hazmats down here. And if you happen to run across a core heel, they want more than secondary prices around here. Can anyone tell me where I can find a core heel, preferably a hazmat, around MSRP? Anybody, anybody, anybody can tell me whether I can find a core heel close to MSRP. It doesn't have to be hazmat because I want another bottle. I know, I know, it's not happening. It's not happening. Yeah. Oh yeah. I go to Vegas every year and I try to hunt in every place I go to, but I go to Vegas every year and I try to hit as many stores as possible. Now, those Vegas prices, you think the prices are here, down here are high? Those Vegas prices are insane. They are insane. But I did find in two stores that I went into, I did find great deals in two stores. I bought a Peerless and I thought they had it as a mistake. I called the manager over there. They scanned it and they said, yeah, that Peerless out the door, I think it was under $50. And I walked out of there and I was happy about that. It was a Peerless rye. And I never seen it that cheap before in my life. In my life. All right. Tom Morrow said the bourbon dude and he, okay, they going to Vegas December the 15th. Now, Tom Morrow, you probably not going to this event, but we went to Vegas in September and I took the wife to see the the Wizard of Oz in the Spear. And I did not think the Wizard of Oz was going to be that good. But let me tell you, it's worth the money. I had a fantastic time. I did. I went in there thinking, man, I can't wait for this to be over. But I had a great time. So if you are looking for something to do in Vegas, Tom, go to the Sphere, watch the, watch the Wizard of Oz, and let me know what you think about it. You know, Jim, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think the next time I'm going to stay away from liquor stores and go to a Costco or Sam's Club and see if I can get better prices. Yeah, Tom, some of those you need to watch that those Vegas videos because I'm going to those videos going to tell you where not to go because some of those stores that I went to, they had a Jack Daniel's 12 for $400. It was it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Again, if anyone has not subscribed to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button because I'm asking for your support. And tomorrow, check out a little old fashioned at 6 o'clock. Check out a little old fashioned at 6 o'clock because I am going to put out a my first version or my first video of bourbon of the on the banks. Now I have two videos. I had to separate them because I didn't want to put an hour of video on YouTube, so I just cut it down a little bit and I made two videos. So my first video on the first part of Bourbon on the Banks is coming on tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. You do not want to miss that. You do not want to miss that video because it gives you a lot of behind the scenes. And I try to interact with people that I talk to. I drunk a lot of bourbon. I talked to a lot of people and I had a great time. If you have not been to Bourbon on the Banks, you do not want to miss 2026. I'm going to do everything in my power to get down there in 2026. And I have some things that I'm going to do different. But check out the video tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. If you cannot get there at 6 o'clock, hey, watch that video when you can and let me know in the comments below, what do you think about Bourbon on the Banks? Yeah, B August, Vegas is terrible. Terrible. Larry Jones. Oh, your message went away. Okay, Tom, look here, Tom, whatever you come up with next year, tomorrow, I am going to take, matter of fact, I already got on my calendar and I have my next year calendar because I know when I'm going to work until I retire because my schedule never changes. And my birthday is October the 2nd. And what I realized is Bourbon on the Banks is the first Saturday in October, which is going to fall on October the 3rd. So I am excited about this one. Not only it's because it's my birthday weekend, because I love coming to Bourbon on the Banks and I'm not going to miss it. So what I'm trying to say is I am going to do everything in my power to spend as much time down there to meet as many people, as many creators, as many distilleries, and talk to as many people as I can. I'm excited about that. And hopefully by then I have 50,000 or 100,000 subscribers. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. All right. Again, I'm not going to stay on here too much longer because I know um, college football is still on, and I'm going to try to catch that Tennessee game and watch my Tennessee Vols win tonight. Do we have any Vols fans down here on this channel? Do we have any Vols fans? Well, I tell you what, I bet you Vanderbilt probably surprised a lot of you all. I know Vanderbilt probably uh, had people crying and probably lost some money on those sports books because who thought Vandy was going to win? I kind of figured Vandy was going to win. Oh, Rocky Top. Yep. Go Balls. All right. Go Colts. Oh, we got a Colts fan. Again, I don't want to take up too much of your time, so I'm just trying to what we drinking. Right now, we are drinking this Special Reserve Blue Note, and a friend of mine let me borrow this bottle. I'm going to return it, and I took a sip of it because I always wanted to have this one on my shelf, but I did not want to pay $225 for this bottle. And my friend knew this, and they said, hey, I'm going to send you this bottle. I'm going to let you take it home. I'm going to let you try it online. And when I want it back, I'll call you. That's what bourbon friends do for bourbon friends. And I appreciate that. It is a very good bottle. Very good bottle. I gave it a 9 out of a 10. Yeah. Okay. So I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. Just try the Bottle and Bond Store pick. 17.92, and I give it a 5 as well. Okay, okay, so I'm not missing it. Good deal. It's great. It is great. The mouth feel is great. The finish is great. It does not go away immediately. You can actually feel it going down your chest. The burn is not really a burn, but you can tell it's sweet. You can get that oakiness and it stays with you. The mouthfeel is great. I give it a 9. The nose is great. It's a very, very good bottle. I understand why it's high, but will I pay $225 for this bottle? Absolutely not. Will I go half on this? I probably would, but if I did, I would want the bottle and just pour the other person's half in another bottle. But it is good. It is good. Uh, the age on this bottle. Let's see. I'm gonna have to see about that. I don't see it offhand. I'm gonna have to look it up. I don't see it offhand. Okay, I have Army Bourbon said he has a 1792 store pick that is way better than a 5. Okay, Jigs, cheers, cheers. Thanks for stopping by. That old Dominic, oh yes. Let me know what you think about that old Dominic 8 year. To me, again, this is my opinion. To me, that old Dominic 8 year is probably the best old Dominic product out there. Joshua, thank you for stopping by. If anyone has not actually subscribed or hit that like button, please do. I'm asking for the support. Appreciate you. Okay, well, hey, Joshua, we understand. We understand. Look, Joshua, 9 months. Hey, take the time. Take the time what you need. You know, some people have stopped drinking. I mean, if that's what you need to do, that's what you need to do. You know, I support everybody. Yes, that old Fitzgerald #7 is a very good bottle also. For sure. For sure. My preferred proof point. Good question, B August. I like for my bourbons to start right there at 100. Now, right there at 100, that's where I like my bourbons to start. But I guess my preferred proof point is going to be right there, like 120, 125. That's where I think I enjoy my bourbons the best. 120, 125. What about you? What's everyone's preferred? Bama is beating Vol 7-0. Be coming back, Jigs. Give it time. Be coming back. We just warming up. But my preferred bourbon is going to be 120, 125. And since we are here, let me do one more tasting before we go. Yeah, depends on the day. Let me wash this glass out a little bit with this water. And one more tasting. And then I'm going to watch the game. I have to do this one on live. This one here, the 20-year-old barrel. I have to do this one. This is going to be 142.7 proof. 142.7 proof. This one right here. And I'm excited about this one because a lot of people want to taste this one, but can't. And my friend actually let me take this bottle home and let me try it. So let's pour it in the bottle. You probably can't see it. Man, this bottle right here, you can tell It has some old whiskey in here. I'm excited about this one. Let's go. Just a little bit because I'm going to respect the bottle because I respect the friend. Man, man, this smells great. Yeah, JR, what's going on? JR, we are trying this barrel whiskey 20-year-old bottle sitting at 142.7 proof. This one right here. Oh, woo! It opens up your sinuses. Yes. Cheers. Yeah. It's drinking right there at 142. But char, oak, honey, sweet, vanilla, caramel. The finish is there. It coats your mouth great. Man, you can feel it on your tongue, on your cheeks. Very good bottle. Very good bottle. I don't even know what the MSRP or the price of this bottle on the shelf. I have to look it up. So if anyone knows how much this bottle is, please let me know in the comments below. I need to look it up. If I had my phone, which my phone is right there, I can't use it, I will look it up really quickly. But this is a pretty decent bottle. Now, I'm going to rate it. I'm going to rate it $200. Okay, be August $200. This, hey, this Blue Note was $225. And this blue, I mean, I don't know what the years on this Blue Note was, but this one has some 20-year-old whiskey in it for $200. Hey, that's not bad. Someone says, okay, 199, 200. Okay, good deal. JR 200, good deal. Hey, it's not bad. Would I pay $200 for a 20-year-old uh, whiskey? I don't know. I don't know. Yes, it is. It is, Jigs. There you go. Maybe you can see that. Have you tried it, Jigs? 1 through 10. 1 through 10, I am going to give this one, I'm going to say an 8.5. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Remember I said I like my birds between 120 and 125. This one is 142. Now it has a little kick on it. It has a little, excuse me, it has a little burn going down the back end. So I'm going to give it an 8.5 because it's a little bit higher than I prefer my whiskey bourbons at. Now, would I drop a piece of ice in there? Probably so. Will it mellow it out? Probably so. And it probably will push it up to a 9, but right here, right off the bat, I'm going to give it a 8.5. And if you've been following my channel, you know nothing gets a 9. So there we go. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's strong on the back end. It's strong on the back end. So again, I do not want to take up anyone else's time. I, I had that Coy Heel on my first live and on my second live. This is my third one, and I try to keep that on the shelf because that koi heel is fantastic. I love that. I love that koi heel. So if anyone has not subscribed to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button. Hey, again, my first full video of bourbon on the banks is coming out tomorrow, so look for that. And if you know somebody who likes bourbon, who likes whiskey, send this channel to them. I mean, email it to them, text it to them, tell your friends about it because I'm trying to reach as many people as possible. So, hey, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your support. And if I could do anything for you, hey, hit me up on the back end. Maybe I can help you out. I don't know. But I appreciate you. And I will see you next time. I'm going to try to do one live right now a week. So one live a week. And I think the weekends are better. So I'm going to do it either on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I don't have a set date yet. So I'm not going to hold myself to that, but it is going to be on the weekend. So until then, I will see you on my next live. Let's go.